Hey, what's up guys, my name is Miro and welcome to another Spider Cafe video, and today is gonna be a fun one. I'm gonna give you some updates and then I'm gonna be doing a bunch of crazy rehouses when I'm gonna rehouse some huntsmen, some wandering spiders, and thank god I had a butterfly habitat because they were running all over the place.
I'm a jogger, of course, there had to be a sport for me.
The first update is gonna be on Xenesthis Sp Blue, and that boy matured and he looks awesome.
So start melting, ladies, because the boy is hotter than hot.
This is the dream tarantula. This is basically why a lot of people get in a hobby, to get this like beautiful, large, colorful spider. And I finally got there. The sad part is that he's a mature male now, and I'm basically gonna have to let him go. So I waited for 2.5 years for him to get to this size and to this beautiful coloring, and now I'm gonna have to let him go for pairing up. I mean, I could keep him, but then the spider just expires, and basically all he wants right now, all he's thinking about right now is about mating. And I found somebody local who has a couple of females, so we're gonna give it a shot, and I hope that it's gonna happen.
Because the boy is hotter than hot. He's hot, hot, hot!
And I really actually like Xenesthis species, so once I found out that I have a male, I decided to actually get a female. And at Spider Shop at the time they had a pretty decent deal for Xenesthis species white lowland. So this is what you guys are watching right now. She is not huge yet. She's kinda, I wanna say maybe like 3 inches, like 7 to 8 centimeters, but she already has like the ferocity, and she just goes for the food like with such a conviction that I already love that spider. And here you guys watching a little bit of a slow motion as well, but this is all I get to see from her right now. She's actually not on display as much as the Xenesthis Blue, so I'm hoping once she gets bigger she will. Next update is on my Deinopis Sp Cameroon, which is net casting spider from Cameroon. And here you guys are watching some failed attempts at hunting. And it is really interesting that I don't know if it was because he was really pre-mold, or if it was because he was basically, it was during the day and their vision is not as good. I heard from somebody that actually their vision, they can hunt during the day no problem. But as you guys can see here, I had 3 failed attempts in one day, so not sure what happened that time. Their retina in their eyes actually rebuilds every day, because it basically is just kind of deconstructs during the night and then rebuilds every day. So I thought that was really interesting. And he just molted and he is incredibly leggy. Let me show you how he looks. Check out how incredibly lengthy he is. This is the netcaster I just rehoused and he molted. This is its house. He can basically reach from the top to the bottom. At first I was like, when I first saw him I was like, I'm gonna rehouse him into something bigger again, but now I think this is perfect actually. He can reach from the top almost to the bottom and grab crickets. Look how lengthy. I think because he just molted, he's hanging like this to dry out. He looks incredible, incredible. I cannot wait to see him hunt, and I hope I get some slow motion footage. I was thinking about feeding him yesterday. That's funny too, because I was like, I'm gonna feed him and maybe I can get some footage, because I didn't feed him with the other spider last time because he stopped building his webbing, you know, the net that he has and he uses to catch the prey. I was like, let me just wait until he builds it again, but I did not expect him to mold this soon, and he did. Look at that. The final update is on my nursery web spider.
Pose right. We're going to plan B.
So this is my nursery web spider, and they're starting to look like spiders. When I first got them, they were literally like ticks. I had to pre-kill sometimes the fruit flies because they were too big for them. So now I put one in a bigger enclosure like this to just test it out. This is my biggest one, and it's doing really well in there. It ate, it webbed up. If I open it, it'll probably drop down and I won't see him, but I'm hoping to get some better footage of him, maybe hunting and stuff. Once they get bigger I will for sure, but it's kind of nice to document them growing up. But let's get to the main topic of this video, and that's gonna be 3 different rehouses. One's gonna be huntsman, one's gonna be wandering spider, and one's gonna be, well, it's gonna be actually 2 wandering spiders. That's what it is, from different locations. One is from Central America, Cupiennius salei. One is from Africa, Macrothenus kingsley, and the huntsman is from Asia, and it's a Heteropoda davidbowie. And the rehouses are gonna get gradually a little crazier and crazier. We do have some escapes. So super quick about these enclosures. All of these guys come from tropics, so I usually have about 1 to 2 inches of damp substrate. Then I have live plant, then I have a water dish, because the spiders, I actually, even true spiders need water dish, and I often see my spiders drinking. My huntsman I've seen drinking, the Heteropoda David Bowie, I've seen my wandering spiders drinking, which you guys can see right here, the Cupiennius salei sling. It just got scared the moment I turned the light on, it just takes off. Then I also have some moss. Sometimes I add the moss on wine, and of course cork bark, and I also like to add horizontal surface, just so they can actually kind of like dive down, because a lot of these guys are opportunistic hunters, especially the wandering spiders, and they like to sit on leaves, and then they sometimes just drop down like ninjas.
You think I just woke up one day at dadgum ninja?
Got a bunch of enclosures ready here. I'm gonna be rehousing a bunch of huntsman, Heteropoda lunula and Heteropoda David Bowie, and here I got a front opening one, and this is for my wandering spider, Macrothenus kingsley. Just lately been really enjoying the front opening ones, because I feel like I get better footage, you know, when I can do front opening, but they're gonna hard to come by, especially this size, so the rest of them are just standard top opening. Next we're gonna do one of my bowies. Like I said, I'm gonna take this enclosure, and you see all these plants, you know, it would be a shame to just break it apart, so I'm just gonna spot clean it. I know the spider is fine, it doesn't have any diseases, and I'm just gonna put my lunula in there, Heteropoda lunula. Alright, these bowies are looking really cool at this point, super orangey, so I hope I can show her to you, or him. I actually don't know what they are yet, because they kind of still smallish. Yeah, there she is. See, she looks really, really nice. Very happy. So these Heteropoda David Bowie actually got produced here at Spider Cafe. I paired up the mom and the dad, and they were from 2 different bloodlines. I ended up having like 200 beautiful spiderlings, and it's really cute to see them right now, because they're starting to actually get bigger, and their mom actually is still around, so that's kind of cool. It would be kind of cool if some of them can actually produce of the slings, and they can produce and she can become a grandma, but she still hunts. And another interesting thing that I noticed, and I don't know if it happens more often, but I had 3 females, and those 2 that didn't get paired up, they died already months ago, and the one that was paired up, she's still going around strong, and she's still eating. And yeah, I'm actually even hoping maybe for 1 more egg sac. It would be really nice. She is right on the edge, but these guys move like lightning. I don't mind if she escapes in there. She runs in her new home. So far, oh my, so chill, I'm lucky. Next I'm gonna be rehousing Cupiennius salei, and that's a wandering spider from Central America, and these guys are absolutely insane. Let me start by showing you a cool feeding video that I was able to capture a couple of weeks ago. I made it into a short too, but now I can show it to you in a full frame. And you don't often see spider actually doing a backflip and actually even jumping up, and this is what you guys gonna see here. The fly has no idea what's gonna hit her, and she's actually just chilling around, and look at that. I mean, isn't it absolutely crazy? Here you have it in a slow motion. So the spider actually waited until the fly passes him or her, because could be a female too, don't know yet, and then it took it from under. How crazy is that? It's probably one of the coolest feedings I've ever seen. These guys should reach twice of this size, so they should get around 4 to 5 inches. So I'm super excited, because once they're gonna get bigger, they're gonna get bigger enclosures. We might see even cooler hunts than this one. But now let me show you the rehouse. So here I got Cupiennius salei, that's another wandering spider. These guys are super lightning fast, they're really cool to watch too. Again, this is why I'm doing most of these rehouses, otherwise they could stay and they could still stay in this enclosure. And these come from tropics again, so basically all the spiders that I've been rehousing today, they all have the same care, tropical. Yeah, she's staying put. Today these spiders, they've been so good. I don't want to speak too soon, but you know, credit where there's credit due. So good size already. One more time I'm gonna probably try to take some pictures, because I don't get to see them that often like this without any plastic, and they look awesome. So I'll be right back. Got some pictures, but she's not being too happy right now. So I think the rehouse is gonna prioritize over the pictures as always. So let's put her in her new home. And she looks like she's right on the edge, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna move this enclosure right next to her. Oh, and she moved. Oh yeah. This is why I love having the butterfly habitat. So now we're gonna have to cup her, basically. We don't have another choice. So this is what we're gonna do. But first we're gonna do this, and then we're actually gonna slide it under if everything works. So hopefully she doesn't start running, because I kinda wanna show it to you guys. Do we see her? Yeah. There she is. Let's cup her. Boom. Now we got her. Now we're gonna slide this under, or more like slide her on it. That's generally how you cup any spiders. There we go. Go down, go. There we go. Alright. Next I'm gonna show you Macrothenus kingsley rehouse. The first one went really well. I was able to pull out the spider, take some pictures, but then the second one didn't go as well, and this is the one that I'm gonna show you right now. It's my 6th rehouse, final one today. She's being cool, sitting right here. She doesn't have that many options anyway. So yeah, she's sitting right here. We can nicely see her. I'm gonna try to take out the cork bark and do the same as always, just put it in her new enclosure, but I'll try for some pictures with this girl too. You know, you never know. Last one was really chill, so hopefully this one's gonna be the same way.
Oh, is it?
So let's open this. I like to always kind of put the lids on the same place so I don't forget where it is, but for this one I put it on this side. So always, except for sometimes. So let's open it. So far so good, and let's see if we can just pick this up. This was the size of her old enclosure. She's trying to climb, so that's not good. Okay, wait, but she stayed. Ay. Alright, well, so we're gonna have to cup another spider. Let me see, we're not gonna see anything if I do it with this hand, so I'm left-handed, but I think I can cup her with the right. Okay, cool. Alright, I don't know how much you actually saw, I'm just realizing it was completely zoomed in, but what I'm trying to say and show you that it is important to stay really calm and be ready when you're dealing with these true spiders, especially with some that are like ambush predators and they can really run and they can climb. If you have some terrestrials like wolf spiders, it's much easier, but when you have these kind of guys, huntsmen, when they can like climb, you know, jump, you kind of want to be prepared. The butterfly habitat is a lifesaver.
Yippee-ki-yay!
I'm gonna kind of close it, and let me see, and I definitely want to cut this a little shorter. It's too wide for me right now, and the spiders can get out. Oh, she lay there. Silk. Alright, go in, that's your new homes. No, stay in, you stay in. You stay in. Let's put this back here. Let's pick this up. Alright, and I promise you, this is job done.
Oh, that's how they do it.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit the like button, notifications button, and subscribe. If you know anybody who likes true spiders as much as me or as much as you, don't forget to share this video. If you think my hat or my t-shirt is cool, don't forget to check us out at spidercafe.shop. This is Fight Club, as you can see, but with spiders instead of the actors, so Spider Cafe design, kinda.
Why? Why? I don't know why.
I'll see you in the next one. Alright, ciao.